Councillor, I strongly oppose motion 1 and 3, but I do think I can support motion 2 here today. On motion 1, I cannot support any proposal that forces Ireland to accept an EU-wide list of so-called safe countries. This is yet another example of Brussels removing our ability to make independent decisions on who comes into our country. It's a one-size-fits-all policy that undermines our sovereignty, and worse, it opens the door to even more migrants appealing decisions with no accountability. We need to update our list of safe countries and stop the abuse of the system. And indeed, it's a pity that former Minister Roger O'Gorman is not here, Deputy O'Gorman, because he sent out a tweet appealing to people in several different languages to come to Ireland. You're your own front door in 3 months. The lunacy of it. As for motion 3 regarding the transition of temporary protection for Ukrainians, I must say that the special treatment afforded to one nationality over all others is contributing to growing frustration across Irish society. While Irish families struggle to get housing, healthcare or even school places, we're told resources are unlimited when it comes to accommodating tens of thousands of displaced people. There is a never-ending list of entitlements rolled out for the Ukrainians and that Irish people cannot access. We see the whole new modular home situation in Clonmel that I was told by OPW and the company and the HSE that were going to cost 200,000. They're not worth 70 or 80,000. They're now costing a staggering 480,000 per unit. It's unbelievably, it's disgraceful, it's rotten to the core, and there's huge corruption in it. There has to be. As I said, there's no long-term plan, no public consent, and no acknowledgement of the strain this is placing on local communities. It is leading to social fragmentation and resentment. The special protections must be cut back. Special concessions and protections must be cut back. We can all help people fleeing war, but I don't think anyone agrees to the level of special treatment that has happened here. Motion 2 I do not support. I do support a stronger application of the safe third country rule. Someone who has passed through multiple safe countries before reaching Ireland, they should not be permitted to lodge a claim in here. We are not a soft target, and people think we are, but we must change our tune. This is about restoring common sense and respect and ensuring our asylum system is not abused. As I said, we must cut our cloth according to measure. We want to be great people that can take everybody in. We cannot. And I do welcome the change, apparent change of since Minister Callaghan has taken up and yourself as Junior Minister. I hope it will continue, because it was just unbelievable the way things went on. As far as the asylums, bypass centres, then my county has been ravaged. Started in Rossgrey, right down into Dundrum, outside Thurles, right down to Kilcorn Hotel, trying to be made one. It's not. You fond memories of Minister, you said you were there as a page by the wedding years ago. You know how beautiful it is. Right Hands Hotel in the centre of Clonmel and on the border of Carrick. They're the ones that we know of. Section 5 then has been applied for in a number of places. It was turned down for Abbey House and Care. Thankfully, the County Council saw that these were units could be used for Irish families. But in Dundrum, and there's 3 High Court cases, I will tell you, taking place at present around Dundrum, and you know that, Minister, and your Senior Minister knows it, and your officials know it, yet you granted a contract on the Section 5 given by South Tipperary County Council, which now was false and erroneous. They have conceded in the court that they erred in granting that Section 5, and I think that the fire officer, we were writing to the Chief Fire Officer for 12 months, ringing, emailing, calling him, that he admitted at a meeting 2 weeks ago that he never visited the site once. That respect for the politicians or the public. So what's happening in Dundrum is shocking. You have in your own guidelines that you don't have any change demographics by any more than by 5%, and yet you're going to put in 277 IPAS people, and God bless them, and there's only 200 people in the village, the last census. It's outrageous what you're doing. You're making millionaires out of cowboys. not interested in humanitarian needs, they're interested in money. Monaghan has destroyed about by certain gentlemen, and indeed we're the same in Dundrum. 3 court cases. The people that bought the place are suing as well, so they don't have to weave their way through. And I'm waiting now for a full report that Minister Callan promised to Deputy Buffy and myself here that he would have as to how the contract was granted when there were so many issues around what was going on there. You have plundered and ravaged our country. You have disrespected the people, and it's time that you respected the people here. You're punch drunk going around the world, especially the Taoiseach and Taoiseach, great people all over the world. Look after our Irish people. Respect them. Respect the Constitution, the people who fought for it. We had a debate on the GPO here 2 days ago. What's happening here is nothing short of outrageous. We have no social welfare inspectors, I'm told, 2 in Waterford City and South Tipperary, and people are flying in here every 7 or 8 weeks, collecting copious amounts of money and then flying back out again. In the name of God, are we pure fools? And I ask, with your permission, Councillor Cola, to please respect the Irish people and our sovereignty in this country. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy.